So, very interesting report out from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. And when you go back to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, we find out that in this recovering market since 2008, the percentage of the workforce under 25, dropped 13.2%. If you are under 25, that workforce dropped from 2008 until today by 13.2%. Now, the interesting part of that is, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, that people over 55 have seen an increase in the labor participation rate. As a matter of fact, it's up 7.6%. Now, if you are a millennial, that means you were born after 1983. If you are a millennial in the workforce, maybe you should take some cues from those 55 and older crowd. And then one of the reasons that they're being hired at a quicker pace is for a couple reasons. They show up on time. They're dependable. They have a sense of urgency. They're not texting all day. They understand their loyalty to the company. The millennial generation has lost that. They think it's okay to stroll in when you want. And one of the things that employers said is the thing that they despise the most is that their workers, this age group, is constantly on their phone texting. Let me tell you something. If you worked for me, you'd be fired, just so you know. So a part of me is saying, okay, Mr. Employer, are you out of your mind? You're enabling that by allowing it to go on. And let me tell you something. I could tell you a story, but I'm not gonna say it because it makes me sound horrible. But I remember I had started a number of different businesses over my lifetime. I had one very significant business. I fired 32 people in one day, waiting at an office, and everybody that came in late, I fired them. Terrible thing, and it sound horrible, but let me tell you, I was tired of it. I warned. They didn't think I was ever going to show up at 7 o'clock in the morning there. They didn't care. Well, guess what? The rest of the people, they were never late again. Isn't that funny how that works? But, I sent them to the main office, said, go to see Human Resources. They're going to have a check for you. And that was the end of it. And they were, but, no. I know you all been coming in late for a period of time. I mean, it's just, look, we ought to, my generation understood who signed our paycheck. We understood who we worked for. And, so millennials, now we're seeing a shift in markets going to the 55 and older. So if you're 55 and say, I can't get a job because I'm too old, it's not the case at all. As a matter of fact, corporations are looking to hire you because they would rather get a good 10 or 12 years out of you than assuming they're going to get a lifetime out of somebody 25 years old that is probably going to be less productive.